Jason here again to talk to people about drug abuse. And yes, that was Power Rangers. You're awesome. Only the original ones and a little bit of Zeo. But I want to talk to you about drug use. A few years ago, I was a heavy stoner, and I thought, marijuana would help me get rid of all my problems, or I'd get in my little zone, man. Yeah. But, after a while, especially with the medication that I'm on, it gave me panic attacks, massive panic attacks, and, well, I don't smoke anymore because of the fact, but I look back now and I realize that drugs aren't going to fix my problems. I remember I got really fat, and, I wasted a lot of money, and I got ripped off a few times, and really, drugs are just to are an escape. It doesn't make things better. And now, if you're a stoner and you want to smoke on a joint every once in a while, I don't really care. Who am I? I'm just a guy talking to you on YouTube right now. But I say it's not going to get rid of your problems. Yeah, sure, it's nice to smoke on a joint every once in a while, lay back, relax, listen to some Zeppelin. But, marijuana is all natural, so I gotta give it props for that. But, there's some other heavier drugs out there that people use for escape. And, it kills them. And I necessarily don't agree with it. I'm going to be 21 in a few days. August 7th. It's going to be on a Tuesday. And alcoholism and drug abuse runs in my biological family. And I don't want to be addicted to or anything. My job here is help you. And I want to give people my advice. After 20 years of confusion, don't know where I belong, I realize, I want to help people. And I might not be getting paid for this or, being all famous or whatever. But whoever's watching this, I appreciate your time, and please take my advice, but you don't have to. But I appreciate my fans out there. Now, with drugs, we all have our urges, and we all want to escape, and that's not the best way to do it. Music is my escape. The Power Rangers are my escape. And I used to be a heavy stoner, but just didn't get me anywhere. Yeah, I got a few friends from it, but I don't talk to those people anymore because right now they're sitting on their couch and smoking a joint, and they're over 20 and they're not going anywhere with their lives. And well, that's not the life for me. The pirate life is for me. Hell yeah. But no, see, what we should do with our time is just explore things that we haven't explored before. Let's go out, let's get out of our house, let's get away from our town and visit things that we've never seen before. But especially with bipolar people like me, and some other handicap, or what people say, handicap, whatever, we have addiction problems, and it's very hard to face. But sometimes we need an escape. My escape, again, is music. I don't know what your escape is, but try something healthy. Running, exercise. Some people cut. But what's cutting gonna get you? It gives you physical pain for 5 minutes so you don't have to focus on reality. But reality is gonna be there for you no matter what. And you might escape it for 5 minutes, but it's still there. It's not going to go away. And so the best bet to do is face your problems. Face it, and whatever you've done, whatever is in your life, it's not going to go away from drugs, cutting, So what we gotta do is, it might be hard. It's gonna be hard. But it's not gonna go away. So what we need to do is just face it. I mean, when I was younger, you know, I had to face my biological family when I was 18. That was a very rough and emotional time for me. That's when I became a stoner because I couldn't face it. But, you know, now I talk to them every once in a while, but I realize my family is the people who raised me, taught me how to ride a bicycle, you know, took me to my 8th grade dance with my first girlfriend, you know, it helped me out through my first breakups and everything, and fed me, clothed me, gave me a house to live under. They're my family, and I love them deeply. My biological family, well, I love them too, but in my mind, they gave birth to me, and I appreciate that very much. But I talk to them every once in a while. They're good people. But I'm not as close to them as I am with my adopted family. And being adopted, it can be hard, it can be scary. I mean, if you just got adopted at a young age, or if you're still confused with where you go, you gotta realize home is where you make it. Home is the people who care about you, who want to be with you, and who want to raise you. Sure, they might have different rules than your biological family. Sure, they might be a little bit more strict or whatever, but if they want you, they'll take care of you. And that's basically all you need to do. But again, back to drugs. Shouldn't do it, man. Like, again, if you want to smoke a pipe, listen to Zeppelin, fuck yeah, but I wouldn't suggest, trying to do that for your reality problems, because, again, it's still going to be there. A few of my friends were, they were using recently, and, I was trying to talk them out of it, but you're going to do what you're going to do. And I'm not a prude where it's like, oh, you're smoking marijuana, man? Oh, man, you shouldn't do that. You're going to sin, man. That's a sin. You're going to burn in hell. I'm not like that. I mean, if you want to smoke, smoke. I don't give a fuck. But don't use it to escape your reality, because my friends do that. And, well, it's not the right thing to do. I try to help them, face the reality. And some of them are lazy. Some of them are like OCD. I mean, they need to face life the way they need to face it. But if you have a drug problem or cutting problem or a problem along those lines, please look for help. I mean, I went to a drug problem academy thingy with somebody, I don't fucking know. Or you can contact me and we can just talk on Facebook.com. Jason Bales, that's JASON BALES. Or, if you're going through a family issues, or you don't understand adoption or whatever, no, please contact me and I can tell me your situation and we can talk about it, on Facebook or whatever. Now, with everything that's been going on in my life recently, things have been getting tougher now that I'm turning 21, and I have friends like, underage friends who's like, oh, you're gonna be 21, man? Yo, let's drink, let's get fucked up, man. And I look at them, it's like, I'll drink every once in a while, but I mean, they only want to be my friends because I'm 21 and they want to get alcohol. But, sorry buddies, but I'm not getting you alcohol. And I don't want to drink that much, I'll have a beer here and there with my buddies, but I don't want to get fucked up. Because, like I said, my biological family were had a bunch of addiction problems, and I don't want that happening to me. I want to go and live my life. I want to be someone who my biological family never was. I want to be the best that I can be. And you know what? I think I'm going on a right start. Or maybe not. We'll just have to see. Alright, everyone. I'll see you next week. Good night.